I hope you're well. I hope you are having a great June. I can't believe we're already in July next week and we're more than halfway through the year, which is so shocking. Today I'm going to be talking about emotional wellness, and that is the topic for June. And I really wanted to talk about staying calm in the middle of a lot of chaos, or staying calm in the fire. I feel like there are so many people going through so much right now, and I think we're all waiting for a shift. And I've seen that with people. They're feeling blocked, they're feeling challenged, they are just trying to get the light right here. Okay, here we go. They're feeling like they're still waiting for the shift that they were really hoping would come quite a long time ago. And it can create a lot of chaos, and particularly if things are shaking themselves up in your life, like if your life is actually supposed to be in a different state of consciousness, or it's actually supposed to have maybe a different kind of outcome, or you're supposed to be in a different place, your life is going to feel very chaotic. I'm noticing that right now. Like, I keep dropping things, and I don't know, like locking myself out of a house, or crazy things are happening, and how to stay calm in the middle of it. I think what part of it is maybe not staying calm in the chaos, expressing yourself. It's you can go into your car and scream, or you can go into a forest and scream. The trees will always be there for you. Sorry, here we go, light's good. Or taking a Nerf bat to your bed or something like that, just to be able to express what's happening on the inside. I feel like the whole point of this craziness right now, or even in general, is going to be to flush things out, and rather than holding on to it. And so first of all, is to express yourself genuinely, and also then to learn how to sit with the chaos. It's to really be that eye in the storm. I think about staying centered in yourself no matter what kind of chaos is happening. And a part of that, as I'm thinking about it, it's about staying true to your own emotions. Like, for example, it's like allowing yourself to express what needs to be expressed safely in this moment. And the whole point about that is to come closer to yourself, because that's part of staying centered when things are chaotic around you. Or maybe you're it's interesting, because my life, I've created a lot of foundation. My business is going well. It's very much in flow. It's just like small things are happening, and in the sense of, like I said, dropping things or forgetting things, and it's these small chaoses that are happening. And at first I was thinking, be in the calm, stay in that eye of the storm. But I realize it's like the best way to stay in this emotional wellness is to be expressing exactly how I'm feeling at that moment. And that is helping me to become closer to myself and stay in my own center. I hope that makes sense. It's just something that I've been really noticing over the past week, is to stay true to whatever is happening in the moment. And I think life is asking us to stay really connected to ourselves. They talk about how when things are crazy, to stay calm in the middle, when you're in the storm, is to get to the eye of the storm, where you can find this really calm and meditative place. And I think that there is so much value to it, and as a practice that I'm practicing anyway. But on top of that, it's how to stay true to yourself when you're feeling all these so-called negative and challenging emotions. And if you follow my work, you know that I talk about being true to yourself and being authentic and feeling what needs to be felt and saying what needs to be said in a safe way. And I think that's truer than ever. It's really about, if you're feeling frustrated, stamp your feet. If you're getting pissed off, say fuck. It's like you're being asked to purge all of this stuff. And I think in particular, that's why maybe these like mini chaoses are happening, because it's really flushing out at this period of time what no longer serves you. Hi, to whoever's watching. Thank you for watching. I'd love to know who it is. Please just comment below. So I feel like the reason for these kind of mini chaoses is to purge what no longer serves us right now, or at all, actually. I think that there's a huge uplifting happening in the world. I think what that is asking us is to flush out these heavier vibrations. Interestingly enough, I think it's an interesting period of kind of the darkness coming up, because I've been studying a lot about the collective energy and how it's feeling really heavy. But it's because, particularly maybe over the past 10 or 20 years, we've been so focused on the lights, and I think that's beautiful and it's brilliant. But if we look at what's happening in the world, it's like all this darkness is flushing itself out in order for us to find the light, because we can't just bypass and go to the light. What we want to do is find the darkness, find the shadow, express the things that don't feel good, because it feels nice and happy to be in the light. You know, it's we want to go there because we think that this is where we're supposed to go. We're thinking that maybe this is a challenge because things are going to get easier. And I'm not sure what the destination of all these challenges are, but I think the answer to it is to be totally present in the present moment and be totally truthful to your emotions. And this is kind of the collective approach towards emotional wellness. You know, if you know in my work, like I said, I always talk about staying connected to yourself, being authentic, knowing how you feel, taking that step back, getting to know yourself and how you feel, learn how to express yourself in a productive way, learn how to make connection, how to get underneath what other people are telling you. And then deeper than that, it's looking at our own places of anger, our own places of hate, looking at what is heavy within ourselves and letting go of it in a healthy way, so that we can maybe not be in an easier place. I'm not sure if that ever happens, but come to a clearer place and a cleaner place within ourselves. Because emotional wellness means that we're not holding on to all this heaviness. Instead, we're processing it. And we do that by feeling it, by sitting with it, by expressing it, by letting it go, so that we don't carry it with us for the rest of our lives. I also would go as far as to say there's a lot of generational healing happening right now. People are looking at challenges and suffering from previous generations and saying, no, I'm not going to carry this, particularly not for myself and also for future generations. It's kind of a bit woo-woo maybe, but it's really what I'm seeing in the collective energy. And so just to say that this really is the time to be getting to know ourselves, to be expressing ourselves, to be true to ourselves, to be totally authentic to ourselves, to be fleshing out what no longer serves us, to be really sitting in that space of when you're angry, it's okay. When I'm surprised, you know, I'm doing a lot of healing work right now physically, and I'm surprised by how much anger I have. And I'm just breathing it out. And when I breathe it out, not to breathe it out as a way of saying it's cool, it doesn't matter, but to literally breathe it out of my system and to let it go, and to breathe out the next layer and the next layer and the next layer. And you know, I'm not even really sure what I'm so angry about, but I know that it's in these places within me that no longer have a place in my life. And I feel like as a collective, we're doing all of it so we can all flush out what no longer serves us. And we can just be more and more alive to life. And ultimately, this is what emotional wellness is that we're not carrying this heavy baggage. We can be more present to life. We can be more alive in the moment. And then we are truly responding in the moment to how people talk to us. We are responding to things that inspire us. We can consciously respond to things that we don't feel good about, that make us angry, and we can take action and we can do something about it. And emotional wellness and connection to ourselves is where it all begins. So today, my challenge for you is to take the time to sit with yourself and to feel what feels uncomfortable and to not judge it. And it doesn't need to have a specific place of where that energy needs to go. Just breathe it out. Express it in a way, whatever you need to do to let it go safely. And just tune in to what you're feeling. And you don't even need to make it better. Just tune into it and connect to yourself. And somehow, can you find a peace? I think that's what the key of emotional wellness is, finding peace and acceptance with however you're feeling. And that's true calm. That's truly being in the eye of the storm. It's just accepting wherever you're at. And keep breathing it out, breathing it out. So I hope that helped. I know that I know, because a lot of people have been talking to me over the past few weeks, that we're all collectively going through some challenges. So my encouragement to you is to stay with it. no matter how uncomfortable it feels, because, and I'm not even sure if there's a destination. All I know is in this moment, we're asking us, our life is asking us to be truly at peace with ourselves, and not in a peaceful everything is okay way, but in a peaceful sense of acceptance of this is how I'm feeling, and that's true emotional wellness. So I hope that helped. If any of you are feeling challenged, please do comment below. I would love to know more. And please also let me know about any further topics I can talk about. I would love to do that. Thank you for watching.